Okay, you guys gotta see this. I discovered a dead easy boss farm that anybody can do using a level 11 Harlowe that kills Splashzone in 5 seconds. That's right, 5 seconds. How did you do that, Slack? Watch and learn. Roll the intro.
Major Slack videos.
Alright, so using this 5-second Splashzone kill strategy, I started testing how many legendaries I could get in 10 runs, and the results were insane. Insane! In fact, I thought it was a fluke, so I reloaded a backed up save and ran it again, and this time I hit record. So here it is, you're getting it straight, no jump cuts, no fast forwards, just how it went down. So you know the drill, Gamer Slack is down there in the trenches behind the gun, and MC Dub Slack is here in the rear with the gear on the microphone. Take it away, Gamer Slack. Alright, here we go, 10 Splashzone kills, and they were all 5-second kills except for one, which was, the game crashed on me. I'll explain about that in a minute. Here's the first one. Done. And bing, there's a legendary already. First run. How about that? I'm just going to grab the legendary, take a quick look at it, and leave all the rest of the loot there. Leave the loot there? Yeah, it's just going to leave it there. Okay, so we got the legendary. Going to go back. By the way, I'm going to do a complete walkthrough on exactly how you can set this up. Anybody can do this. Level 11 Harlowe. Normal difficulty. All you need is about $15,000. And a good SMG, and that's it. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this at the end. Basically, I spent most of my time waiting for my action skill to recharge. Okay, so here's run number 2. Pop in. Done in 5 seconds. Who loves it? Slack loves us, that's right, don't you forget it. Didn't get a legendary this time. Let's go back. Hit up the big encore machine. Try again. As you can see, I'm spending most of my time waiting for my action skill to recharge. And the zip rockets. I just want to get rid of that barrel there because it's making me nervous. Okay, so action skill is almost recharged. Load your zip rockets there, Slack. Attaboy. Okay, here's run number 3. Here we go. There's Splashzone. Bam. And bing. There's a second legendary. No, wait. Wait. It's seeing it go down right now. Right before your very eyes. This is no bullshit. Because there's our second legendary. 3 runs, 2 legendaries. Is that nuts or what? Let's try again. Okay, now this run, basically, I guess the game is getting a little upset. So, the game actually crashed on me. And it cut out the sound, and it froze my controls, but Splashzone was allowed to carry on. So, it was trying its damnedest to harsh my buzz. Blasted him, and here's where the game did. The sound just cut out, and my controls are completely frozen now. But I was like, hell no! Hell no! Hell no! So, Splashzone was allowed to get up. But I still took him down. But I took some heat and went to fight for life, but came out alive. My best Nelson months. And what? I got another legendary. So that's legendary number 3. 3 legendaries in 4 runs. Let's go for it again. Okay, everything's ready to rock and roll. Let's go for run number 5. I mean, some of these kills are faster than 5 seconds, you gotta admit. And no legendary this time. You're slipping, Slack. Yeah, I'm slipping. Seriously. Okay. Hit up Big Moxie, Big Encore machine again. Here I actually went in this run with a diminished health bar. I didn't even notice, or probably more like he didn't care at this point. Here we go, run number 6. And he kind of flopped over on the ground there. And no legendary this time. But the pile of loot is getting bigger and bigger. Did I get all that loot? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. After all this was over, I carefully collected all the loot, sent as much as I could to the bank, and had to go through a lot of it like painstakingly because I was just... everything was overloaded. My inventory was overloaded, the bank was overloaded. Okay, so this is run number 7. And no legendary. At this point I'm thinking, wow, 3 runs and no legendary. I am definitely in some kind of slump here. The hell? Come on, game. Okay, this is run number 8. Just waiting for my action skill to recharge. You can see it down there on the left. 2, 1, and turns green, ready to rock and roll.
What's the probability they're
Okay, let's see what happens this time. That's run number 8. Still no legendary. The game's glitching onto me. The game's got to be glitching onto me. What's going on here, game? 4 runs and no legendaries? Nah, the game's glitching out. Okay, here we go. Run number 9. Come on. Here we go. Baby needs new shoes. I feel lucky. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Action skill recharged. In we go. And there we go. There we go. Hello. I love you. Won't you drop in my game? Yeah. Okay, so there we go. That's 4 legendaries. And what was that? Run number 9? Okay, so this is run number 10. Action skill recharge. Zip rockets ready to go. Switch to the zip rockets there. Slack. Switch to the zip rockets. Attaboy. Okay. Here we go. Run number 10. And no legendary. Now, at this point, I actually only meant to do 10 runs. But at this point, I was having so much fun that I actually forgot how many runs I had done. I just lost count. I just simply lost count. So I made an educated guess, and I thought I was on run number 8. So I decided to do 2 more runs to make sure I'd done 10 runs. So here's the last 2 runs. Yeah, I just got lost. I was just, just having so much fun kicking ass. I was like, wow, I could do this all day. Okay, so here's run number 11. And lots of purples, but no legendary. But look at that loot. Look at it, just like this metric ton of loot here. Is that nuts or what? Okay, so last run, 12th run. Although Gamer Slack thought he was on his 10th run. Let's see if we can get another legendary. There we go. Come on, let's go. Here we go.
From rip
And there we go. There we go. So that's 5 legendaries in 12 runs. That drop rate is absolutely, pardon my French, fucking insane. Insane. And like I said, I did a practice run before this. I did 10 runs and got 4 legendaries. So it's official. The drop rate for legendaries on Splashzone is definitely elevated above the normal drop rate. So I'm just going to show all the legends. Some of these I bought. One I bought, one I got earlier in the walkthrough. And there's one extra, I believe, one of these Splashzone legendaries I got previously from another, like, that was a bot thing. I'll explain about that later. But altogether, you saw I got 5 legendaries, 5 Splashzone legendaries from this run here, 12 runs. And I got 1 of each unique legendary that he's likely to drop. He drops a grenade, a shotgun, and the Fireworks Shield. And I got 1 of each in this run. So there you go. How did you do this, Slack? Okay, now I'm going to show you exactly how to set this up. Like I said, anybody can do this. Level 11, Harlowe, and you need about $15,000 and a good SMG with zip rockets. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Alrighty then, first of all, honorable mention goes out to Carla, oh boy, I'm going to go with Carla de Schneider. Humble apologies if I mispronounce your name. Anyways, let's go with Carla. Honorable mention goes out to Carla. I'll put her a screenshot of her comment up on the screen there, who commented that she was using Harlowe's Chroma Accelerator skill to good effect on Splashzone early game. And there's a Chroma Accelerator skill. Alright? And I stole that idea and ran with it and came up with the strategy you're about to see here. Alright, thank you, Carla. So yeah, I said earlier you're going to need $15,000. Strike that. You're going to need $25,000, okay, to do this strategy. You're going to need to be at least at level 11, and you need about $25,000. That's mostly to pay for the respecking and for your first big encore fee. Alright, so we're at level 11. You need to be at least at a level 11 with Harlowe. Alright, let's go respec. And obviously you need to have unlocked the respec machine at the launch pad, which happens, I forget which mission, about halfway through, I think at the end of the down and outbound mission. I'll put a notification up on the screen exactly which mission. It's like 2 or 3 missions into the game. Okay, so here we are at the launch pad. Here's the respec machine. Cost us just under $20,000. Hit this one over here, respec all. And we're going to put all the points, just switch over here to the Chroma Accelerator. And we're going to put 5 points in Field Ready Prototype. Harlowe gains increased action skill damage. 5. And you can put 5 points into Elementary. Harlowe gains increased elemental damage and status effect damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will unlock augments. And you're going to choose this augment right here. And let's choose Chroma Accelerator. And here we go. Void Star. Whenever Harlowe's unstable energy packet passes by an enemy, it loses a portion of his current total HP as kinetic damage. And most importantly, becomes frozen. Frozen. Yeah, that's the key. That's the thing that does it, okay? So, having done all that, respec, and we're good. Back. Okay, so now we have a new action skill, if you've been following my walkthrough. And the second part of this equation is any good SMG with zip rockets as the underbarrel, okay? So I have this, but you know, this is like a purple, it's pretty good. But any good SMG with zip rockets as the underbarrel. And that's pretty much it. Now all we have to do is just speed run to the Splashzone boss fight area, which is right there. So we'll have to go down here to the abandoned outpost, strike at the abandoned post, and we'll speed run there. And I personally recommend taking out all the minions in the area around Splashzone before you start farming them, because it's a pain in the arse having to deal with it. Okay, so gonna go out the south, and we're gonna go south or east by southeast towards Splashzone. So we just glide most of the way there. East by southeast. Run right around here, wait for your glide to recharge. And just off this plateau here, you're going to glide again. And this little climby thing right there, aim for that. Just speed run through this area here. Hop over any wildlife you see here. Through this area here, you're going to stick to the left side. Stick to the left side, up the stairs. Right here, you're going to hit glide again. Glide over these guys. Save your glide. Might want to jump over these guys here. And we're in. Now we're going to stick to the left side. This is where it gets a little heavy. And we're going to glide over to that climby thing right there. Once you're here, you're going to hit, like, automatically activate the checkpoint. So if you die, you'll just respawn here. And like I said, I strongly recommend taking out these minions.
Everyone's weakness is death.
Okay, having done that, let me just show you right now that this is indeed on normal difficulty. Right there. Current session settings, normal. Okay, so we're on normal. And that's it, we're ready to go. But if you really want to do this hassle-free, I would recommend taking out all the minions down there, because sometimes they're taking pot shots at you as you're taking out Splashzone, and sometimes they can really harsh your buzz. You know, like, you know, as in kill you as you see that there. See that? Like, some of these guys are really vicious. Like, the one shot you. Anyways, I'll leave that to you if you want to do that, but have your zip rockets ready to go. To pay the fee. And here's the strategy. You're going to jump in, turn to the left, aim at Splashzone's feet, spam your action skill button, because there's kind of like two phases to it. If you read carefully, fires an unstable energy packet from Harlowe's Chroma Accelerator. The unstable energy packet passes through enemies and deals cryo damage to all enemies it passes near. And pressing whatever that button is for you again causes the unstable energy packet to explode. You don't necessarily have to do that. You can just send the energy packet and it will eventually explode on its own. But what you want to do is set it off right away. So basically, you're going to just spam your action skill button until it explodes and Splashzone gets instantly frozen. And that's all there is to it. At that point, you're just going to simply aim at his head and empty out all your zip rockets. And that's the whole strategy. Let's do it right now. Jump, glide in, drop in here, turn to Splashzone, spam that skill button. He freezes, aim at the head. If he kind of flips away, just aim over there, and that's it. That's the strategy. And I got another legendary. They just keep coming. Got another lead balloon. So there you go. That's the whole thing. Got any questions? Post a comment. That's the whole strategy. Do that as often as you like. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right. Don't you forget it. Appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. And there's my salmon. You can hear it. That's my dinner ready. I gotta go. Okay, so that's just in time. Okay, so that's it. I gotta go, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.